clicking on my very first video ever. I can't believe this is kind of weird to like do, but yeah. My first video ever is going to be just about some frames that I found at the Goodwill for less than $10 a piece. So I was like, what am I gonna use them for except for some cute Pinterest DIYs, you know? And maybe you get some inspiration. Maybe you're like, whoa, this kind of sucks. But either way, I hope you enjoy my video. Let's get into the first frame. Okay, so for this frame, this is the supplies that I have gathered. We've got this very cute textured frame, a piece of cardboard that I've already cut to fit the frame, a towel, an old towel that I've cut to fit the cardboard, and then this fabric that's gonna go on top of all of that. So let's get started. I forgot my scissors, so I'll be back. This one is gonna be a pin board because I really wanted a pin board, and I don't really need one that's like huge because this one can just go on my wall. I took this piece of cardboard that I got from Box. I'm sure you have an Amazon box somewhere you can cut up. I cut it to fit inside the frame. So you're gonna take your old towel and you're gonna lay your cardboard on top of your towel. Now it doesn't matter how nice this looks, I'm just putting it to fit. So what I'm doing with the corners, so I'm gonna cut towards the corner of the thing, of the cardboard. So then again, just cutting towards the corner. I'm just taking one side, laying it down. I'm using duct tape because that's what I have. I ran out of super glue, so I'm literally just taping it down. You can definitely use glue. I probably recommend using glue so this thing actually like stays in place better, but I'm fine with the tape. So I'm just going around putting pieces of tape. I'm just going. Now this side I am kind of pulling a little bit tighter just to make sure like you don't have sliding of the fabric. Pull it a little bit. Make sure it's taut. I do apologize for the quality of this video. Let me say that up front. Okay, this is my first video. I'm using my phone. So don't come after me. It's not gonna hurt me. I know it's my phone. Okay, so I got my 4 pieces of tape. It's on there. Now I'm just gonna tape these corners so they're a little bit more tight as well. So I'm just pulling this, go a little bit on the cardboard and then on as much as like both pieces of towel here and here as possible. Now we've got our nice outer fabric. Oh my gosh, wait. You can see it. Okay. Crisis averted. It's gonna look kind of ratchety on the back. Nobody needs to know, and literally nobody's gonna know. Alrighty, look at that. I didn't calculate for the towel going over the cardboard, not fitting in like that. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. One more small piece of cardboard that I'm just gonna put in the back right here so that nothing shifts around when I close this, so that when I am pushing tacks into it. Look at how cute that is. Okay, look. This was like the best idea I've ever had. It literally broke. It literally broke. To be fair, I've had these pins for like ever, but are you joking? Let me try by myself. Sorry guys. Okay, yeah, that was much bigger. Ah, that is so cute. That is so frame that I picked up from Goodwill for the $5. Piece of cardboard or thin canvas, scissors to cut the cardboard. I already cut mine to fit in your frame. some acrylic paint. I'm just using the Craft Smart. I think I'm gonna do this green. Baking soda, a paper plate to mix, and a knife and plastic spoon. And you could do a plastic baggie as well, cut the tip and like pipe it on if you want, but I'm not gonna do that today. I've been trying to change like the colors in my house because I haven't really put any like of my own. Well, like I've picked things out, but a lot of the furniture that we have is free. So I'm trying to like really think about like what I want in a house. And I think I kind of want like a nice moody, like burgundy, dark green. Now it's kind of just like measure with your heart. I'm not measuring like tablespoons, teaspoons, anything to figure out the ratio of paint to baking soda. The sandier you want it to look, the more you add. You know what I mean? I'll come back when mine is done. So I've kind of just been like messing around with it this whole time. I will say I made mine a little bit on the drier side because I wanted it really textured, and it is having like a hard time sticking to the cardboard, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more wet because I was having a hard time going around these edges, but then I think we'll be all right. You can do this on just a canvas and hang it up in your home. You could even do it on just a piece of cardboard and hang it up in your home. I just love how this goes on. It's just so satisfying. It looks so nice. Like, you can kind of, yeah, you could put it like on a picture frame to texture the picture frame. Oh, also I forgot to say I outlined my piece of cardboard to see where the frame sits so that I can get as close to the frame as possible so it looks like, you know, all nice. Over the camera, I promise it looks worse. So once it dries, I'll put it in a frame and I'll come back and we'll see how it looks. So I do have this really nice frame that I also got from Goodwill, and this one, it was $7.99 compared to, I guess, technically $9.99 or $16. Love how Goodwill did that. I mean, I was gonna buy it because this is a really nice frame. It's like something. So we're just gonna jerry rig this because I'm trying to make this like the easiest craft someone can do. So I have this roll of orange duct tape, and using the cardboard, or if you don't have cardboard in your frame, use cardboard from an Amazon box, which I'm sure everyone has at least one of those in their house at all times. Pick out a piece of fabric. It can be an old t-shirt, it can be an old curtain, it can be an old shower curtain. I mean, if you have really nice paper towels, even maybe if you paint them, honestly, I don't know. Anything that's fabric that you're like, yeah, I can sacrifice this for a picture frame, go for it. I just got this at the Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $3, $5. Like, it really wasn't that bad for this much fabric. Line it up best you can against the edges of the fabric. I mean, like, you really don't need that much hanging on. Okay, and if you had some felt, you could also put it underneath. Okay, I ironed my fabric to the best of my ability. You don't have to pull the fabric super tight on the first side because, you know, you're gonna kind of have to like readjust as you go in towards the corner together. So down from the corner. You just don't want the cardboard to be showing otherwise, so that when you fold it, it goes perfectly like this. And placing the tape right in the middle on both pieces of fabric and then in the middle. Okay, look, that's literally just cardboard, fabric, and tape. Looks ratchet on the back, but nobody's gonna see it. Does that look in the middle to you guys? Honestly, I'm happy with how it turned out. This video is just for inspiration, so you can make my ideas even better. My 3 babies that we made in this video. Tell me which one is your favorite. My favorite is this one just because you can literally like pin the picture on here. But honestly, they all turned out so good. And I feel like they're actually DIYs that I can brag about and that aren't just gonna sit somewhere on a shelf looking sad. So subscribe if you want more content like this. Like this video if you want more content like this, because I'll be doing probably all kinds of things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be doing something special for my subscribers soon. I think I have 1 subscriber right now at filming this. So thank you to that 1 person who subscribed. I think they saw like my only single short, which was a complete joke. It was just something silly that I posted. But yeah, I'm super happy with how these turned out. I'll be doing more, so subscribe. That's up to y'all, but I would like to see you again. Have such a great week, and I will see you in the next one.